It is that time of the month. It is time to recap the month that was September 2020. What are we drinking
We're
today?
drinking Cinnamon Bun Ale by Boulevard. This is an Imperial Brown Ale with cinnamon.
All right, that could be very interesting. Yeah, you know the drill. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell icon so you never miss one of our wacky video game related uploads. And sit back, relax, pour yourself a beer if you care to. And is this monthly recap the end of an era?
Whoa.
Or the beginning of a new? Stay tuned.
You got the Outsiders, Kevin Nash.
Scott Hall.
And if you get a chance, you need to be watching Gaming Off the Grid.
Don't miss it.
Ever.
September of 2022 may have been the month that kicked our asses into gear, recentered our focus.
Yep.
We've
changed our ways.
Yeah, I don't really know why. I don't know what happened spiritually, fundamentally, but we had a lot of growth this month, piggybacking on the growth that we had in August. So this has been an amazing month for the channel. Thank you so much for that. We'll talk more about those things on the back end of this video. But right now, we're going to get doing of these standard monthly recaps.
Yep.
You know the drill. We have to shout out a channel, and the channel we want to shout out is
Our good friends up north from Canada.
Canada.
They're basically us because they drink beer, except they're married and they're Canadian.
Yeah, and we're not married, and we're not Canadian.
Yeah.
But it's retro mother effing rivals.
Yes, Jen and Scott.
They're back.
They're back, which is so cool. I love their channel, but they were gone for like 6 weeks.
Yeah.
And now they're finally, and I totally get it.
So
and
they
like, you know,
are the channel that I listen to in the morning.
Yeah.
When I go to work. I never comment because I'm just driving to work and I listen to them, and I got the thing set up in my little dash thingy, and I'm kind of watching but kind of driving, like half and half. But I just love hearing them talk about video games and all those things.
Personality, check. Passion, check.
Oh.
Production, check. They got the 3 Ps.
They're dialed in, and the thing that I love about them the most is they're great stewards of the community.
Oh, yeah.
There are some bigger channels that say the retro community is bullshit, and I'll tell those channels, you're a bunch of bullshit because you've lost touch with reality. Yeah. Time is a space and space is the place. Dig it! And Retro Rivals, it's just good to have them back.
Yeah.
Jen was painting. Scott was probably mowing the lawn, drinking some beers, and buying some video games, and they just didn't have time to make videos. But when I seen their upload, I was like, dude, they're back.
Yeah, I didn't realize it at first, because life gets out of control.
Yeah,
but then I was
yeah.
like, Retro Rivals, I haven't seen them in forever. And then I got super excited. They're back, which is so awesome. So check out Retro Rivals if you haven't. They are so good.
I mean, I think if you like our channel,
yeah,
you would go watch them, you'd be like, they're the same type of people.
Yeah.
They are two happy idiots that like beer and video
and
games.
like waving at cars.
Yeah, and yeah, they're just awesome folks. So go check out Retro Rivals, our channel of the month, because they're back and better than ever. Eric Bischoff's theme song.
'Tis the season to be surprised.
We got to move on to video of the month. This is from a small channel.
Yeah.
So please go support him. This is from Blinkoom. Blinkoom. Hopefully I said his name right. He put out a video called Fixing the Vibes in his game room, which is really cool because he had just recently posted his game room tour, which is, dude, hour 40. Really cool. He's a really cool game room. But he shows updates basically of his game room, what he's changed.
Since the game room tour,
dude,
yeah.
Nothing crazy special about this video, but you can tell he's so passionate about video games, and his game room is so freaking... He's got so much stuff. It's so cool.
Do you want to know how I found him?
How?
Do you want to know how I found him? I was literally just on my PS4, which I watch YouTube a lot when I go to sleep. Probably not a good idea, because I sleep like 4 or 5 hours a night as is. But I was scrolling through my feed, and for whatever reason, this video was in my feed, and I was like, I mean, yeah, let me check it out. I kind of like game room tours and stuff like that. What do other collectors do? How do they display their stuff?
Yeah.
Clicked on it, and I was like, seems like a cool cat. Couple piercings, got a bandana around his head. Okay, I like him already. And then as it went on, his game room is not only sick, but I just could feel how into the hobby he is. And there's so many people now that are they aren't as into the hobby as they are making money off the hobby, those type of things. Not to ruffle any feathers, but this guy just seems like legit. I love collecting, and I watched his entire video at like 1 in the morning, and it
And
was
he showed
awesome.
me, and then I watched it at a normal time because I'm a normal person.
Yeah, I'm not.
But go check out that video. Go check out his channel. I think he's just over 300 subs. So if we could freaking give him a massive push, guys, and get him to 500 subs, that'd be awesome.
That'd be
great. He's super passionate about video games. You could just tell when he talks. Go check him out. That's Blinkoom. I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but I
think you are. It sounds pretty close. It's Blink OOM.
Yeah,
Blinkoom. Blinkoom.
Blinkoom.
That's what I'm feeling.
Yeah, that's what I feel. But now we got to move on to video game of the month, and this month is
It's chaotic.
yeah.
So
we've been playing a lot of games, which is good because we have a gaming channel.
So we started that series a while back. You know, the games we would play on a specific console in 2022. Like when we walk into a game room, what are we playing? So we've been playing a lot of shit. We also retracted on our 2-episode-a-week commitment and just went down to 1 episode a week because these videos start taking so long to produce because of all the time to screen cap. Because we don't like showing screen cap of shit we're not actually playing. Typically on our channel, when you're seeing screen cap of something, it's our dumbasses running around playing the game and probably getting our asses kicked. So all of that goes into this. And then we have the 24-hour live stream, which we'll talk about in a little bit.
Talk about that later.
And we'll talk about that in a little bitch. But Cuphead on the Switch.
Yeah.
Punisher.
Oh my god, Punisher.
On
bad.
the Xbox 360.
Punisher's badass.
But it's an Xbox game.
Yeah, Deadpool, another 360 game.
Yeah.
I've been playing a lot of Portal 2.
Yeah.
I'm playing it on the Switch.
Well, we had a big thing happen this month. I got a Switch.
Yeah. So then I could take my Switch home.
Yeah.
Because it was in the game room.
And then we joined our accounts.
Yeah, we're a family.
So now anytime, we're a family.
And when you're here, you're family.
And anything that happens now, we both have. And so we were like, let's go all in on this freaking Portal deal. Because you're a Portal guy, I'm a Portal guy.
Companion pack, $20 for both games.
Yeah.
That's incredible. So I've been playing the single player campaign of Portal 2 at home. Dude, so many games this month. Burnout Revenge, we played during the live stream, initial hits. Video game of the month, chaotic because we
couldn't pick.
We've been playing so many games, which is awesome because that's what the point of this whole thing is.
For sure.
So it feels pretty great to be playing a lot of games.
All right, we love our community. We have so many amazing supporters. And it all boils down to this. What was the comment of the month? You guys have been nuts in the comment section. It's been out of freaking control.
Yes, so
Mia Hurricanes holding things down. And we are looking at, that's just a little tug right there. Comment of the month.
Comment of the month.
It's a little long-winded, but this comment came from Vicedine. Not a guy that I feel like comments a lot, but I feel like his comment was pretty profound, and it came on a video that we were kind of, do we release it? Do we not? Because we could paint ourselves in a corner.
Yeah.
Because at some point, if we end up getting a PS5, Xbox Series X, but this is what we're feeling now in 2022, and this video was Gen 6 the best video game era?
Yeah, the apex of gaming.
And this video led to us getting a tug from somebody really important in the YouTube gaming community, which we'll talk about in a little bit.
Yeah.
But this comment, I just want to freaking let it rip.
This is a long comment. I'll put it on the screen so you can read along, but I'll read it out loud. Love the content, love the convo. But let's face it, we are old. But I can say this in relation to the topic, and I know you guys are wrestling fans. This reminds me of the Attitude Era. I love wrestling, and it will never be that again.
What?
Games are now more of a business mind than fun. We had fun back then, but we didn't care about graphics. We thought PS1 was such a leap. Wrong. PS2 was such a leap. Wrong.
What?
Everything was a leap because we had fun. Everything was unique. Now games are just stale. So what do? They bring back remasters or remakes of classic or older games because that's what people treasure and have fun with. I have a PS5. You guys are spot on besides Ratchet & Clank, Returnal, Ghost of Tsushima, Spider-Man Miles Morales, which I know most can be played on your PS4. There's nothing really exclusive that makes anyone get PS5 besides stronger hardware and latest and greatest. But yet again, I always go back to PS2 and GameCube because there's nothing like them. I don't need quantum graphics. I just want to play a game and be done. Nowadays, it feels like I have to have everything to play a game. DLC, latest updates, DMR check, high-speed internet, 4K TV, blah blah blah.
Controller updates? Get the fuck out of here. I'm sick of controller updates. And back to the comment.
Controller updates suck. We never used to think like this. This was pop in and play and done, nothing else to it. We are looking for more of a simpler time, but again, it will never be that again. Thanks a lot for that video, it was great. So, super long comment.
Yeah, well, and it actually, what was crazy is it was kind of affirmation more than information, because I feel exactly how he feels.
Yeah, that's kind of what
And
we're trying to say.
I'm not one that seeks affirmation. I like seeking information, but it was nice to know that there's some human on the planet that's feeling the same way I do right now, and I think the same way you feel right now.
Is he has a PS5 and agrees, so like he's actually, and we don't even have one, and we're saying this kind of stuff.
And then I'm also thinking, like, the game I'm most excited about right now that I've picked up in the last couple months is Shinobi on PS2. Never played Shinobi on PS2.
Didn't even know it existed, to be honest.
I love the PS2, and there are so many games I didn't play. Why are we all hot and bothered to have the latest and greatest? What is it? Why do we have to have the newest, latest, and greatest? Like, I get confused.
It's FOMO. It's people want to be a part of something, you know?
I literally work with people that they will buy a brand new truck, and the next year they trade in for the next brand new truck, and the next...
People get the next new iPhones, always.
Yeah, like, I got 12, and then 13 comes out, and I got to get 13. I don't understand. I think we need to... and to each their own, right? If it makes you happy, then it can't be that bad.
Yeah.
Sheryl Crow. But... I will say, yeah, if it makes you happy, it can't be that bad. Metallica version. But anyway, I don't understand that mindset, and I'm a PlayStation guy through and through. I had a PS2 first. Meth head uncle sold me his PS1, then I got a PS3, then I got a PS4, and I just am right now like, I don't really give two shits about the PS5 until it gives me a reason to. I love that comment.
Yeah, that comment was awesome, and we don't want to go back and kind of regurgitate what we talked about in that video.
Yeah, go watch it.
Yeah, go watch that video.
Right up there in the old little linkage. Come in.
It did pretty well.
Yeah.
But that was comment of the month, Vice Dine. Thank you so freaking much. We got so many amazing comments on that video, and then a bunch of other videos in September.
Yeah.
But now we got to move on to beer of the month, and here's what's the tricky part is, we only have one beer this month. Again.
Yeah.
We had that beer by Mothers, and that beer was incredible. S'more power to you.
Yeah.
That was a heavy duty.
And it wasn't
stout.
no longer Draugust.
That's just the end of September.
We're doing that series that, games we're playing in 2022 on X console, and it's all green screen, no time for beer reviews because we're trying to get through all the games in 10 minutes.
What funny is, GameCube is how we started that series. That episode started with us in the game room, went to the green screen, and then we did a beer review. So that's the only one in that series where it's kind of normal.
I didn't even remember that.
Yeah, and then the rest of them, because we try to keep them short and sweet, there's just no room for beer review because it's all behind a green screen. But those videos are a lot of fun, so we didn't drink beer, so...
But yeah, that s'more power to you. Yeah, it was a gift from B0ner Dog, and it was... I mean, I think it would have probably, regardless of the surrounding circumstances, probably won beer of the month anyways.
Yeah, but it just won by default now.
Because I think in the episode, we even said like a 9.5, top shelf stout.
It was so freaking good.
Yeah.
But now, you gotta freaking let it loose, because we didn't have one last month. B0ner Dog of the month, freaking let's go.
You guys remember when Kane used to go, that's what I want to do to this guy. It's time for B0ner Dog of the month. Goes to this cocksucker right here. C. Ori. Not going to give his last name because I don't want to put anybody on blast, but Mr. C. Ori, you're a Corey. It's Corey. He's a Corey. He's a Corey. Your channel sucks, and I wish it would stop showing up in my fucking feed. Don't censor us, YouTube. His words, not ours. You guys are super unoriginal. Honestly, I feel like you're just taking stuff from other channels. And it is worth noting that this comment came in on our 24-hour charity live stream. I can tell you this.
Post. Like,
not trying to fucking flex. Not trying to flex. I don't know of any big YouTuber, and we're small. We're small as shit. We don't matter. We aren't even a fucking fly on that ass. Fly on an elephant's ass would have been the better operative. We've raised what? $20,000+ for the Children's Cancer Connection in Des Moines, Iowa.
Which is fucking surreal.
In 3 years. How are you doing, Corey? Okay, Corey, we're super unoriginal. Some bitch, we've released almost 600 episodes, okay? And you know what's funny? After we release a lot of these episodes, and I don't even want to talk about this and put anybody on blast, but I see a lot of the bigger channels doing videos that we just did. Yeah. Are they watching us? Do they know what's going on? And they're like, oh, that's a good idea. Now I'm going to cover it. You know what? Corey, I gotta tell you one thing, and I'm gonna get off my high horse because I could go really hard here and make this short and sweet.
You should go hard.
Hurt people hurt people. Corey, I just want to give you a hug.
Hurt people.
Are you hurting, buddy? I just want to hug it out and say, are you hurting? And I want to kiss you on your fucking ear. I just want to go.
Give him a little nibble.
Give you a little nibble. Corey, you left it on a 24-hour charity live stream, you fucking cunt.
It's my favorite cuss word.
What the fuck, dude? Like, a regular video, it wouldn't have got me so elevated, but on a 24-hour charity live stream for Children's Cancer Connection, get out of town. Come on, man.
Everybody hurts.
Come on, man. REM.
Yeah, I just picture Dwight in the office, remember when his car listened to this?
Yeah.
But now we gotta move on to what's on in the game room. Guys, it's freaking end of September, almost October. What do you think?
Iowa, Des Moines, Iowa. We've had the best 2.5 weeks of weather that you can possibly imagine.
Yeah.
46-degree mornings, so you got to put on a little jacket.
But like 72, 75 afternoons.
Yeah, sun shining, little breeze in the air. You know, it's just amazing, and it's football season.
Yes, football is back, baby.
And we got 2 stacked TVs, so we're always running the CBS and Fox games.
Dude, and even we did a con this month. We'll talk about that later, but we even had both games running on the iPads that we have.
Yeah.
It's just fun to have on because it's like, oh, hoodie weather, fall, it's here, football,
And
official.
9 times out of 10, it's games we don't even care about.
Oh, no,
but then
it's just 'tis the season.
We're working in editing, and we're like, that was a cool touchdown. You know?
Yeah, I learned
Like,
that you're not allowed to dampen the field or wipe the field off.
Yeah, we learned that.
Remember that call?
We're learning.
That was so...
You can't wipe the field off with a towel, apparently.
Even if it's wet.
We learned.
Yeah, we learned, and so did that team.
Yeah.
We got one more category left of the monthly recap, but let's talk about this beer.
Yeah.
I'm 90% sure this was given to us by Retro Mikey.
Yeah, I think so at Mo Game
It was
Con.
just, it happened so long ago, and my memory sucks.
And we had a bag full of beers
Yeah.
gifted to us from other people. And I think this was
90%
a
sure.
Retro Mikey deal. So
This is the Cinnamon Bun Ale by Boulevard. Sticky Bun Alert comes in at 9.5%. Imperial Brown Ale with cinnamon flavor. Now, I'm not usually a big fan of brown ales.
yeah,
But I'll tell you what, I love cinnamon rolls.
yeah. This for a brown ale, I'm with you.
Yeah.
That's like on my bottom shelf of beers I like.
It's
now
like-
there was like the nut brown ale.
Yeah.
There's a couple ones from
I
Fire
think-
Trucker.
Yeah, I think like brown ales and red ales are
Yes.
kind of just in the yeah.
But in class and style, if I had to put it on a spectrum in brown ales, this is like a 9.5 to a 10.
Yeah, this is really good.
Overall, what I would like to drink, I would drop it down to probably like an 8. But in class, for a brown ale,
For a brown ale.
this is one of the better ones I've ever had.
Yeah, this is really good. It you get that sticky, sweet element from a cinnamon roll. Like, it's weird calling a liquid sticky.
Yeah.
when it's in your mouth. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, if you spill it,
It just lingers. It's chewy. It's thick.
yeah. I didn't honestly have high hopes because I was like, oh, Boulevard, they're doing something crazy with flavor.
Yeah.
Boulevard's decent, but this is really good.
One thing I like about Boulevard is they are kind of, I won't put them quite in the Sam Adams realm, but occasionally Sam Adams and Boulevard will just poke. They're great at hitting singles, but occasionally they will just lob one over the second baseman's head and it's a double.
I think that's just to be like, hey, we still know.
Yeah, we still know what we're doing.
We still know what we're doing.
We're a commercial brewery now. We're not craft anymore, but we still know how to brew a good beer. This falls in line with that. Cinnabon Ale. There's some really cool fucking jokes on here too, right? Wasn't it like?
Yeah, I'm a sinner. I'm a saint, or
Yeah,
whatever.
that's like what? I don't know. It's a '90s song. I'm a sinner. I'm a sinner.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
And I
about.
do not feel the same.
But it's spelled.
I'm a
C-I.
bitch. I'm a lover.
Oh,
I'm a
that's-
child. I'm a mother.
That's what you were.
I'm a
thinking.
sinner. I'm a saint.
I'm a sinner.
That's the lyrics. I can't remember who it is though.
Shania Twain.
Natalie Imbruglia? Maybe? I don't think that's
Who the
right.
heck
but
is that?
I think I hope I got it right. We'll just roll the footage and you guys can leave it. We'll put text below if I was right or wrong. But yeah.
I don't know. But let's talk about monthly highlights. So we've
Yeah.
already mentioned a few of them. 24-hour live stream. Let's start with that.
Yeah.
That happened at the beginning of the month, kind of, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beginning of the month. That was, I think that was the first weekend in September. That was freaking nuts. It took me freaking maybe 2 weeks to recover from it.
Yeah, because you had worked that day, dude.
Yeah.
So that was
I was
tough.
up for like 40 plus hours. But we stayed up for 24 hours straight, playing video games, raising money for children's cancer. We raised over $10,000 this
Yeah.
year.
Pretty crazy.
That's insane. I think our total ending was 10,303.
Yeah.
But after fees and everything,
Yeah,
I think once we get,
we'll buff out with our ad revenue. We will donate 10K.
yeah, we're gonna donate 10K
Yeah.
flat to the Children's Cancer Connection, which is absolutely
Which is up.
insane. Like,
Last year we did 8,200.
last year we did 8,200, and the
Yeah.
year prior we did 3,000, and then the first year
600.
600. So it's just like, holy shit, guys! Thank you so freaking much.
So it's just
I said
cool
it a lot.
watching everything we're doing just kind of blossom.
And like, this is such a good cause, and like, so it's such a local, awesome place that it's a non-profit. So like, to be able to
Yeah.
do this, it's freaking surreal. And
You know,
we couldn't have done it without all of you guys. Even the people that donated, the people that hung out, the people that, everybody that was just there, that was a part of it. Thank you.
this whole month makes me think of the book The Alchemist, right? The universe will conspire to get you to where you want to go if you truly want to get there.
Yeah.
And I feel that way with these charity live streams. We know what we want to do. We know how we want to help the world, and it's like the universe just conspires to help get us there. You folks being a part of that universe, and I never know when we hit go live how those are going to turn out. I'm like,
No.
dude, the first year was 600, so I really think we could come out of this one with 600. I don't know what's going to happen.
It's
very.
I will say, yeah, it's freaking,
awesome.
it's awesome. It's surreal, and it's really hard.
Yeah.
You start going a little insane towards the end.
Yeah,
and like,
which is good. It's good
your
for you.
mind goes kind of. The weird part is my body, like from sitting in this chair for 24 hours,
Yeah.
it was hurting.
Well, I've heard of people like blood clotting out in live streams for sitting too long or something like
yeah,
that.
so,
But,
like, but,
we ain't worried about that. I don't think that any blood problems are happening here because we got a lot of freaking warrior pumping through the veins.
Yeah, tiger blood.
Yeah,
I'm freaking
tiger blood.
What's his name?
So thank you so much for that. That was Hammer. It was a good time, and for any of you watching that were there, thank you so much.
Yes.
It was awesome.
And then also thank you again to all the viewers, because this month has absolutely been insane
Yeah.
in channel growth. It's been so freaking nuts. And what's crazy is we've put out less videos, but we're growing faster than we have the past 9 months.
Yeah, so we got to throttle down a little bit, I think. I think it's a matter of us, mental health, for sure, for us. We're going to go down to probably 1 video a week, occasionally 2. We were going 2 for way long, and it just wasn't working out on a personal level and
It's
on
a
a
lot of
channel
work.
level.
A lot of work.
So we're going to do that. And then we also got, I think, a big part of that boost. But we had a great boost in August, too. But a big part of that boost was Jason shouting us out. Metal
Yeah.
Jesus Rocks.
Metal Jesus Rocks.
He posted that generational video
he
on his
shared
Twitter.
our Gen
Yeah.
6 on his website, on all of his social media, being like, hey, do you guys agree? Check this video out. And that freaking helped. It's always, he's such a cool dude.
Yeah, I mean, I always felt like he's kind of like our YouTube guardian angel. He just kind of swoops in occasionally and just helps us out.
Gives us a nut.
Yeah, and every time we've ever met with him, you know, we have a few beers, talk video games, music, and whatnot.
Yeah, talk
and,
life insurance.
Yeah, yeah. He
Make it again.
great dude, and he's always been fantastic to us. And yeah,
That was
super blessed.
That was freaking surreal. And then we did the last con of the year, the Des Moines Quad Con Toy and Comic Show.
Yeah.
Kind of a long name. It was a 2-day con at the Merlehay Mall, which is in Des Moines, Iowa.
Yeah.
We were vendors. We had a massive table.
We did.
And
Probably our biggest table of the year. We didn't do the most revenue in a year, but we did pretty well given that it was a Comic-Con, not a video game con.
And yeah, giving it was a Comic-Con, given that it was at a mall, and most people that were coming to our table had no idea what was happening.
Yeah.
So we did pretty well, and I think we changed the way we're gonna do cons from now on.
Yeah.
Because we brought a CRT TV so people could play video games at our booth, but then we were like, hey, we want to play games while we're waiting. So we turned it around.
Yep.
We put a PS2 up. We played Tiger Woods 07.
All weekend.
We played 7 or 8 rounds of 18 holes.
Yeah.
The entire weekend. It was awesome.
Perfect game for that because you can just pause it, or
You
you,
only-
don't even have to pause it.
No,
Just-
you only need one controller. There were 3 of us playing.
Yep.
Only one controller. If you're up, you can go, or you can let it sit if people are there. It's
Yeah.
perfect. And then we had iPads with football playing. It was just
Yeah.
even if the table was slow, we were having fun.
It was
So
great.
it was
Yeah.
it was just freaking awesome.
All right. It is time to get down to the nitty gritty here. Beginning. It wasn't clickbait or whatever. I mean, you had to click on the video to hear it. But
And now you have to make it this far.
is this an end of an era or a beginning of a new? We're gonna change shit up,
Yeah.
and it's probably been a long time coming, but it was hard for us to do it. because we always want to do what's best for the viewer, and we don't typically think about what's best for us. And that's a problem personally that I have. I think personally that you have. But there's been some things happening behind the scenes in the last couple months, whether it be sponsorship opportunities or other things that we have to start doing.
Yeah, we have to.
So first and foremost, this is the last main upload of a monthly recap.
Yeah. And you're going, what? I love these videos.
They're still going to be out there.
They're still going to be out there. They just don't do well. And I know they're not clickable. I know they're just short term. And I appreciate everybody that watches them because we love doing them. But like, we put it out and it tanks, and then we put out all these other ones, and it's just like, it's kind of pulling us down.
I think it confuses the algorithm.
Yeah, it really does.
You know, some of our best monthly recaps get 2,500 views, and then nobody's going to go back and click on a monthly recap from January of 2020.
There are a few people that do, like diehard
but it's
fans.
so few and far between.
Yeah, but so here's what we're going to do. We're still going to do them, but we're going to put them on Patreon. And I know what you're saying. People get so...
Just hear us out.
People get so freaked out about the paywall. We're not gating off content. So here's what we're going to do. So we're launching Patreon October 1.
Yeah.
Which is going to be nice. And it's only... We're doing 2 tiers, $1 and $3 a month. So pretty reasonable. We're offering a lot of stuff. You can check it out if you want. We'll have links below. But for all these uploads, monthly recaps, our football mini-series, Beard versus Beard, all these weird things that don't do well but we love to do, we're going to put them on Patreon. But we don't want to gate off content, so they will still be available on YouTube, but they will be unlisted. And now you're going to be like, that's confusing. We unlist our live streams, but we put them in a playlist, and you can still access them. So our monthly recaps will still be in a monthly recap playlist. You will be able to click on. They just won't be in the main feed. All this other, and we'll post about it on social media, so you still will be able to watch it for free.
Yeah, if you follow us on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, when those go into those said playlists, we will post that link on those social media feeds. So if you care about us enough, which I think, this decision is going to affect the hardcores.
Yeah.
The problem is the things we do for the hardcores is not pushing us out to the massive audiences that we feel like our channel should be seen by. That sounds like I'm such a cocksucker for saying that, but dude, we're 600 videos in, and I feel like our content should be getting more traction than it is.
Yeah.
So we have to make some changes.
We have to make some changes. So we're not necessarily stopping. We're just changing the way we're doing things.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna get upset, and you don't have to, we're still giving it to you. You don't have to pay to see it, but it will be on Patreon, and also you get there's going to be so many perks on Patreon. There's only $3 a month. You don't have to do it if you don't want to, because the videos will still be free and active. We're just going to change things because we're trying to
we're not going to
make this channel grow, you know?
Our main videos, we're not going to super tug out Patreon, whatever. If you want to support us, you can. If you don't and you can't, then don't.
And that's okay, because we'll still give it to you.
Live streams are still going to happen. A weekly upload's still going to happen. But at some point... And I think the point is now, because we're actually getting some really good traction. And part of this is our goal for this year was to hit 30,000 subscribers. And we're not going to probably get there. We're right on the cusp.
We had a really slow
And we've hit every goal we've set in this last 4 years. And this one is like, okay, we need to wake up.
Yeah, we need to be real. Obviously YouTube is fun and serious, but it's also a business.
Yeah.
You know, and like you got to be serious sometimes.
And
you know,
you will see coming up very shortly in videos. We have a sponsor. We've inked a deal with a sponsor.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry that you're gonna have to listen to that 30 to 60 seconds, but you guys gotta understand. And if you don't, you don't. For 4 years, these two knuckleheads have worked 45 hours a week at their regular jobs. We work 40 to 50 hours a week on YouTube.
Yeah.
And we run an eBay store together.
Yeah.
You got to understand that if it doesn't start having an ROI, you can only do something because you love it and it's fun for so long. We still love it. It's still fun.
Yeah.
We're not saying that. But if we can get this thing to turn into something where we can do it for a living, it's only going to be more fun for you.
Yeah, then we can do a lot more crazy stuff.
You aren't seeing us film episodes after we've worked our fucking fingers to the bone to bring the bacon home.
Cuts all over my hand from work.
David Lowery reference. Yeah, so if you love it, cool. If you don't understand,
That's
bye. I'm sorry.
I know it's gonna piss some people off.
Yeah.
But it's also the content's still gonna be there for free.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be an option to, and we are turning on memberships on YouTube as well.
Yeah.
Just because, just to help us a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be, I think we're doing what, $1?
Yeah.
Like it's not gonna be anything. So I know it's gonna ruffle some feathers, and I know a lot of people probably won't see this
We'll
last.
probably
part
end
of the
up
video.
in some hate videos somewhere.
Yeah.
That's fine.
The people that made it this far in the video, you guys are the diehards. We appreciate you guys. You guys are the ones that watch these videos. So we just thought we'd explain it to you guys.
Yeah.
And it's just a business decision, but it's still not going to affect you. You just kind of have to click another link to get to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Which I'm guessing if you're one of those people, your priority follow us on social media, so it won't impact you anyway,
Yeah.
because you'll have a YouTube link and it'll take you right there.
Yeah. So kind of end this one on a
Sorry, not sorry.
yeah, it's a
We're
weird,
doing something for the first time in our channel history for us, and we have to make this move.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of other things going on behind the scenes that we're not going to go into. Life decisions being made, but we love you,
and
and
we appreciate you a lot.
goodbye for the monthly recap in its traditional form, but it will continue.
Yeah.
And we will commit to making every weekly upload as good as we can from this point moving forward, because that's always been our focus. Content is king around here.
It always will be.
And it always will be. Let's go. Moving forward, upward and onward. We'll see you next time, right here on the one and only Gaming Off the Grid.
Bueller?
What's going on?
I'm gonna use that
Good, good.
because it's gonna be on our monthly recap.